Hey guys, creator mom. You know, people I think really like content geared towards narcissism and experiences with narcissists and stuff. Um, and I was wondering why, and I think it's because so many people have experience with narcissists, and then like it feels good when you listen to somebody and they kind of like confirm, right? Like what you experienced, and it's just like because you will have because of the gaslighting, right? Like your experience is never really confirmed with the actual narcissist or like family members really, because especially, if the whole scapegoating thing is happening. So when you find other people kind of like saying or something similar to your experience, it's like, oh wow, like you feel validated. I think that's my assumption. And I think that, you know, anyways, why narcissists, let's just say narcissist parents, you know why they care about your relationships with other family members so much? Because they're such amazing people and they want you to have enriching relationships. Not because the more, the more you're in contact with family members, the more access they have to you. Casey, especially if you're low contact. Somebody corrected me that they said you're not no contact, you're low contact. Okay, fine, I'm low contact, whatever. So if you're low contact with a narcissistic parent, they're always fishing. They're always fishing for information about you, and that's why they want you to keep in contact. I'm sure there's probably other reasons too, but that people can come up with. But they want to fish for information about you. So they want to make sure that you're staying in contact with other family members, at least, so that they can talk to other family members and get information about you and talk shit about you. You know what I'm saying? It's all they want to criticize, critical, correction. That's all it's about. That's it. And somebody was trying to tell me to watch out for my own traits or whatever, right? Like how I act towards a narcissist. Like I shouldn't be rude, which I'm beyond wanting to be any kind of like emotion with the narcissistic person. Like rude or I don't want to be rude. I don't want to. I want a gray rock, and maybe gray rocking can come across as rude, but I want a gray rock. And when I told the person to mind their business, what the problem was that I couldn't find other words to get that message across. I kept saying, I don't really want to talk about this right now. I do not want to talk about this. I kept, firmly saying that. But see, they don't listen to that. They don't give a fuck. And that's what people don't understand. They don't give a fuck about what you want. They do not respect boundaries. Okay? So saying, I'd rather not say, or I don't want to talk about that, that's for normal people. Normal people who will be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I see that's okay. We don't have to talk about that. Normal people. They're not normal. My God. No, because they push boundaries. They don't see boundaries. There is no boundaries. They're entitled to you, to everything about you. They don't care. So they keep pushing and pushing. Right? So then it's just like somebody said, like, say that's private. I'm like, oh man, that would have been a great way to say it. That is private. Because I find that saying that it's a close the door in your face statement, but it doesn't come across as rudely, because mind your business has always been the connotation around that phrase is negative. It's kind of like, oh, you told that person off. But when I said mind your business, I was trying not to make it come across with that connotation, but I couldn't find another phrase to say or to close the door on the fucking conversation, right? Anyways, you don't close doors on conversations with narcissists, okay? They close the doors. They close the doors because they have the power and control, and you do not. That's the way they see it, okay? So I tried to kindly or gray rockingly say, yeah, but you see, that's none of your business. Like that. Like, you see, that's none of your business. Like, I'm trying to show you like this. I don't want to talk about this, that's none of your fucking business. It wasn't nothing like that, you see, because that's giving them emotion. That's wanting to fight with them. I don't want to fight. I just want to close the door here. That's it, in this conversation. So, and then, oh yeah, pumpkin's so cute. So anyways, close the door. They don't let you close the door. It's like you trying to close the door and they got their foot in the thing like, trying to push it open. You mean like, it's none of your business. Oh, then they're like, oh, F that bitch. And let me tell you something. That's the way that they're talking about you, the narcissist parent. They don't say, that's how they refer to you. Like, I guarantee you 100,000,000%. That's how my mother refers to me. Oh, that fucking bitch. That did cuss words towards me. So when I tried to, as gently, as gray rockingly as I could, say, see, but that's none of your business, she said, what the fuck? She yelled, what the fuck? And she hung up the phone on me. Oh my God, brain aneurysm, because I can't believe somebody told me that something was none of my business. How dare she? Oh my God. Wow. How could something not be any of my business? I can't fucking believe that. Like, this is... Oh. So yeah, that's how it is. So they have the last say. They shut the door. You don't hang up on them. Oh, if I, as they say, if I treated her the way she treated me, if I shut the door, like if I said, it's none of your fucking business, and just hung up the phone on her, right? Like how many people do handle these people, because they're so pushy and controlling. It's almost like they don't respect you or they don't respond to you unless you act like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like, shut the fuck up. It's none of your fucking business. Goodbye. Like, I think you have to keep treating them like that in order for them to completely back away from you. Because it's just like, if they sense any little bit of niceness is still in you, they're going to keep still pushing you and pushing you and pushing you. Because somebody say, oh, you got to be empathic. Well, guess what? That's what they're there for. They want that empathy. So anyways, as they keep crossing and fucking with you, all right. So I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, what I meant to say in this whole last freaking minute was that if you hung up on them, they would call you back and be like, how dare you hang up on me? How dare you be so disrespectful? So you can't do that to them. Only they have the power and control here, okay? All right, that's why no contact or low contact is like the only way to go, because they're the only ones who have the power and control. Now and forever.